What's up, everyone? Welcome to the August 22nd edition of FanDuel Tournament Plays presented by Prize Picks. I'm your host, Adam Scherer. You can follow me on Twitter at ShipMyMoneyDFS. And as a reminder, use the code AWESOMO when you sign up and make a deposit at Prize Picks. You'll receive one free month of Stokastic Plus Platinum. You'll also receive a 100% deposit bonus up to $100 on that first deposit. We have an 8-game MLB slate tonight. And as always, we're going to take a look at 3 of the top tournament stacks and 3 of the top tournament pitchers using the top stacks tool and the top pitchers tool on the Stokastic.com website. Starting with the top 3 stacks. Number 3, the Los Angeles Dodgers are taking on Eric Lauer tonight. Lauer is a solid pitcher with a 23.7% strikeout percentage and 4.15 xFIP, but he has also struggled with power this year, allowing 1.72 home runs per 9 innings. We know that the Dodgers have tons of power in their lineup, predominantly from the right side as well. Their active roster has a 120 WRC plus and 189 ISO. They're projected for 8% ownership with a 9% chance of being the top scoring stack. Number 2, Philadelphia Phillies are taking on Luis Cesa and the Cincinnati Reds tonight in what is essentially a bullpen game for the Reds. They have mentioned that Cesa could stick in the rotation going forward, but as of right now, he's not particularly stretched out. So it's likely that you're getting a few innings from him and then just Cincinnati relievers after him. Targeting bullpen games isn't the most appealing thing, but it is a good hitter's park. It is a Phillies team that has plenty of power. They're projected for 16% ownership with a 13% chance of being the top scoring stack, but also a 13% chance of being the top value stack. Their active roster has a 104 WRC plus and 172 ISO this season. And number 1, the Atlanta Braves are taking on Roansy Contreras tonight in Pittsburgh. Contreras is a highly regarded pitching prospect, but he doesn't appear ready for the major leagues quite yet. He only has a 20.2% strikeout percentage this year. He has a double-digit walk percentage, 4.72 xFIP, and has allowed 1.5 home runs per 9 innings. This is a very dangerous spot for him going up against a Braves team that has tons of power top to bottom in this lineup. Their active roster has a 194 WRC plus, a 113 WRC plus to go along with a 194 ISO. They are projected for 13% ownership, but they have a 16% chance of being the top scoring stack tonight against Contreras. Now, before we take a look at the top 3 tournament pitchers, we do have a new promo code for viewers of these videos. That promo code is ADAMMLB. You can find it written at the top of your screen. Use it and get 50% off Stokastic Plus weekly. This offer is available for new users only, but if you haven't already signed up for Stokastic Plus, take advantage, use the promo code, get that 50% off. It'll give you access to behind the paywall data, including the top stacks tool and the top pitchers tool that I reference in these videos. So again, that's promo code ADAMMLB. Use it and get yourself 50% off Stokastic Plus weekly. Now, taking a look at the top 3 tournament pitchers. Number 3, Jordan Montgomery. He's $9,200 tonight against the Cubs in Wrigley Field. The wind is expected to be blowing in. The temperatures are relatively cool, so it sets up as pretty good pitching weather. The Cubs active roster has a 106 WRC plus, but they also have a 24.2% strikeout percentage. Montgomery is only projected for 4% ownership with a 7% chance of being the top scoring pitcher. He's $9,200, has a 21.4% strikeout percentage, and 3.48 xFIP so far this season. Number 2, Sonny Gray taking on the Texas Rangers tonight in Minnesota. Gray is $9,500. He has struck out 24.3% of hitters with a 3.6 xFIP so far this season. The Rangers active roster has a 106 WRC plus, but they also have a 22.9% strikeout percentage. Gray is projected for 9% ownership with an 8% chance of being the top scoring pitcher. And number 1, Max Scherzer taking on the New York Yankees. He's projected for 16% ownership with a 13% chance of being the top scoring pitcher. He's $11,500, leads the slate with a 31.4% strikeout percentage. He has a solid 3.27 xFIP as well. This is obviously a very scary matchup against the Yankees, who have a 117 WRC plus on their active roster. They also only have a 20.2% strikeout percentage. No Giancarlo Stanton certainly brings down the strikeout percentage of whatever their lineup is going to be. And you add in Andrew Benintendi as a low strikeout guy in his place. But you're still talking about a relatively weak pitching slate where Scherzer is pretty clearly the best, the most talented pitcher. So to recap, the top 3 tournament stacks: number 3, the Los Angeles Dodgers; number 2, the Philadelphia Phillies; number 1, the Atlanta Braves; and the top 3 tournament pitchers: number 3, Jordan Montgomery; number 2, Sonny Gray; and number 1, Max Scherzer.